EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, very beautiful day to you, and thank you for joining us. You're watching the EOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the perspective of industry operators. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk with an array of industry captains. On Spot On, we bring you Wealth Chidi Michael, the similarly young, unassuming, but goal-getting Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of W Global Investment Limited. And on the face-to-face is another young, but visionary and resourceful industry captain, Prince Ademoyiwa Olorunfunmi, who is the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of MO Double Crown Investment Limited. This is a must-watch. Stay with us. Research reports have shown that any country that desires capacity and quality to enhance productivity for economic growth and development must give adequate attention to human capital. Critical thinking. The eyes are useless when the mind is blind. And so, what are you thinking about? Welcome to MO Double Crown Investment Limited. Oh yes, we provide world-class real estate properties and investment opportunities. MO Double Crown Investment Limited. Call us now on our hotline 081 6666 0007. Adeyinka Igbinoba is Director Commercial, SciTech Partnership Nigeria Limited.
SciTech has been in existence now for like a decade. It comprises of a team of real estate consultants and construction professionals. And when I say professionals, they are those that can beat their check and say, when we give you a project, when we give you a design, we see to it that it will deliver with expertise in various aspects of construction work, all coming together to form a partner under a limited liability company. And the goal is to collectively give a total concept to housing solutions and construction services. Even before we started SciTech, I'm one of the founders of SciTech. Growing up, I see that a lot of buildings, a lot of constructions, they really don't pay attention to detail. For every 10 buildings going on, you will hardly see a seasoned or a professional on the site. All you see is, oh, Baba something, foreman something, Baba that, he has built this, probably a foreman. But nobody comes to terms with, before I want to build, let me call professionals to do it. And growing up, I look at building, every time a building has collapsed. So I decided that what we need to do is come together, form something like a consortium of professionals to put a stop to unprofessionalism in the building industry majorly. And so far so good for all the projects that we have done, that we can say we have our signature on. It's there for everybody to check out. We pay attention to details, to the minutest details. That's what we do. Even things that ordinarily people really don't pay attention to, we pay attention to such at SciTech. Majorly, we are into 4 arms. We do civil and building, we do construction consultancy, then facility management and real estate development. But presently, we are developing 3 estates under the SciTech partnership. We have the Ideal Garden schemes. We have Scheme 1, Scheme 2, and Scheme 3. Now, the Scheme 1 is at Ekpe. We've actually sold that one out. It's for Nigerians, both here and diaspora, that are willing to do land banking, or they are willing to invest their money where it counts, where in no time they can have return on their investment. We have our Scheme 2 is at Bogije, just opposite Beechwood, presently selling as well. And we have Scheme 3 as well at Ekpe, facing the express road. So those are the 3 projects that SciTech Partnership is developing.
We are called Smart Uniforms International. School uniforms, security uniforms, blazers, cardigans, bailer suits, sportswear, chef jackets, t-shirts, monogramming, fabric sales and supply. Smart Uniforms International. Call us now. Fumilola Blanksy is the head of operations, Smart Uniforms International.
My daily routine, I monitor production, I do quality control, I monitor our clients, because jobs queue into the factory. I make sure the way they queue into the factory is according to the delivery. So basically that is what I do. We are into garment manufacturing, basically school uniforms, corporate uniforms, like we do uniforms for churches, hotels, banks, tie. We do security uniforms, mechanical uniforms, choir robe, and domestic uniforms. Well, it's not been easy getting people to embrace your brand, especially when you say it's made in Nigeria. But we thank God, because of our standard, we've been able to maintain our standard. We don't compromise on quality. We have been able to retain our clients. So, when you do good quality fabrics, and our fabrics, they go through testing before they go into production. So we've been able to maintain that. When they see that what you supply them, is a good product, they keep coming back and they give you referrals. So I think that has helped our brand a lot, yes. And we are prompt in our delivery. Made in Nigeria, they are far better now than imported ones. And we are so happy now. A lot of our clients, they are embracing made in Nigeria. Number one, the dollar constraint now is making them to try. So when they try the product and they say that, wow, this fabric is good, the finishing matters in our production line. So, and they say that this is good, they'll keep coming back, because imported takes like 12 weeks to deliver. But here in Nigeria, within 4 weeks we deliver. You can breeze in anytime, check what they are doing. But there, you can't control logistics. You can't monitor what is on ground. So I think that has helped us a lot.
Site Tech Partnership Nigeria Limited. Building and construction, facility management, construction consultancy, real estate development, and a lot more. Site Tech Partnership Nigeria Limited. Call us now on our premium number 080-9056-4972. Engineer Akinshikpe Olowaniyi, a certified civil and structural engineer, is the founder and chief executive officer of NIROYS Engineers Consultants Limited.
If Jesus tarries, I hope to see us internationally, recognized internationally, and then be one of the multinational companies in our nation and at large. The ease of doing business, I would say the score is very, very low because one, there is no much finance. We are all just looking for how to get money ourselves to develop our company, and the insecurity again in the nation has not make it very possible. So the ease of doing business in Nigeria is so low. What we'll do is we'll sponsor them for some training, and when they go out to get that training, they come to implement those training which they have learned. Also, we'll get some professionals to train them practically. It really affects my line of business because, like I said, one of the projects I've been at already, we have to pause it a little bit because of the insecurity. I think it was just last month that we kick off the project again. Actually, it's almost ending. That really affected us. I have some friends who want to really come to Nigeria to also do business, but because of the insecurity, they have to stay behind. And I hope and I pray that God will put a stop to these problems. I would say the government should look inward, should put out sentiments, put out a political group. We should all come together. And I believe when they come together, where there is unity, it's always difficult for them to break. But because we are not united in this nation, that is why I think the security issues still persist. When we come together, I think we can solve the problem. My corporate social responsibility is not just due to our line of business alone. We have a lot of clients in all sectors. Like, by the grace of God, at least we'll be able to help at least 40 youths to get to secure a job in the banking sector. And during the COVID-19, at least God really used us to help some persons. Just that we are not just really publicizing in social media, but all what we do, we just pray that God will reward us.
Critical thinking. The eyes are useless when the mind is blind. And so, what are you thinking about? Welcome to MO Double Crown Investment Limited. Oh yes, we provide world-class real estate properties and investment opportunities. MO Double Crown Investment Limited. Call us now on our hotline 081 6666 0007. Emmanuel Nelson Osman, an astute and resourceful industry operator, is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ABIS Farmers Market.
The agricultural sector in Nigeria, we thank God for the administration. They were working hard on it, but there are many things. Issue of insecurity has become a problem in agriculture, of which with my experience in the north, if I tell you what we produced before, it's like we are producing just 30% because of the insecurity. Because I know there are some farms that you go in there, you don't need fertilizer, but nobody can go there now because it's far away from the village or the town. So by the time you go there, you either be killed, or after the farm products has reached harvest, one day Fulani people will just come in and chop everything. You wake up one day, you don't have anything. So it's a problem. I think government has to work on the security aspect, but if not, agriculture is the best way. Seriously, it has affected the agricultural sector. Let me cite an example with our ABIS Farmers Market. This ABIS Farmers Market is supposed to open because of the COVID issue. We make shipment of the equipment, of which it couldn't happen because of the lockdown. Even the construction, a construction that we're supposed to finish in maybe 1 year, 6 months, we end up like getting to 3 years before we finish this construction. Because today we will start, tomorrow they will say there's a lockdown, everything has to stop. You can't see cement, you can't see other materials. So it seriously affects us. It affects agriculture in general. Because even the farmers, they will say lockdown, you cannot go anywhere. How do you go to the farm? The equipment that you want to buy, you cannot travel and get them. So it has affected everything, the whole world. The performance is believing in what we are doing. You see, there is no business that doesn't have the bad and the good. So, but as a businessman, you have to keep focus and you have to continue. You don't have to give up because you have issue on one side. No. So the performance, yes, we are having some challenges, but we keep on doing. We straighten them time to time.
This is NIROYS Engineering Consultants Limited. Roadworks, jetty works, piling works, steel fabrication and installation, foundation engineering, civil and structural engineering work, building, project management, consultancy services, and many more. NIROYS Engineering Consultants Limited. Call us now on our premium numbers. NIROYS Engineering Consultants Limited. Bridging the structural divide. Well, Chidi Michael is the unassuming but goal-getting Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of W Global Investment Limited.
We stood out because we enjoy referral. This is achieved as a result of the quality service that we deliver. To sustain sustainability of success in business has a lot of factors, and one of the factors, you need to be out there in publicity, or most definitely adverts. You need to put a lot of money into advert and publicity. But what happens to your investors that have invested with you? Did they enjoy your services? So long as they enjoy your services, I can tell you that referral is the next thing. So for us, because of the relationship also we have established with our investors, we make them feel as stakeholders, not as investors. W in the next few years will expect that to be all over the place, especially in the country. Like you need to start from your Jerusalem. Where is your Jerusalem? Nigeria. Where is our Jerusalem? Abuja. And so you need to start from your Jerusalem here, then you move to the other places. But gradually, people calling us from not only Abuja, people calling us out of Abuja, people from the people out of the country calling to make inquiry of our product and services that we render, especially in the real estate industry. So we believe, and I believe, I'm telling you, I believe in the next few years, come back and look for triple-W. We're going to be all over the place. Not only in Abuja, we're going to be all over the place because the need for your housing and real estate is going to be solved at triple-W Global Investment. Accessing funds. You know, this business is capital intensive. So if you're going into full infrastructure and development for investors, you need funds. Accessing funds is not really easy for real estate investors. Also, real estate firms, but if government can make available funds through the CBN and stop the bureaucracy thereof, because once it is known that CBN is going to make available funds for real estate sector, you will see a lot of bureaucracy, and then the real estate company that will need these funds may not be able to access this fund because of the too much bureaucracy in the system.
Shortage of housing has remained a major challenge in Nigeria. The good news, however, is that at triple-W Global Investment Limited, we provide world-class real estate solutions and investment opportunities. triple-W Global Investment Limited. Call us now on our hotlines 080-3658-3730, 080-9933-0023. ABIS Farmers Market. Welcome to your one-stop shop marketing experience. Come and shop at your convenience. Come to where you get value for every kobo. ABIS Farmers Market. Call us now on our premium numbers. ABIS Farmers Market, the home of healthy foods you can trust. Critical thinking. The eyes are useless when the mind is blind. And so, what are you thinking about? Welcome to MO Double Crown Investment Limited. Oh yes, we provide world-class real estate properties and investment opportunities. MO Double Crown Investment Limited. Call us now on our hotline 081-6666-0007. Prince Ademuyiwa Olorunfumi is the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, MO Double Crown Investment Limited.
I inherited this company from my father. Why I said from my father is that this is exactly what my father, his blessed memory, this is his field. He's into construction as well. The method they use during their own time is just for them to sell land. Then when they sell to you, you go and get your approval, you build. But you know, as the world is changing, a lot of things are coming on board. So I look at it that this is our own time. We need to see what we can do to make it different from the way they do their own then. So that is why I just come up with, okay, I want to go into real estate. Before we establish this Double Crown Homes, I was working with one of my mentor, which is Otumba Collins Adewumi, the owner of Fort Royal Homes. It's one of the most beautiful estates. Before you mention 1 to 10, you must mention Fort Royal Homes. So I work with him, and he's a very wonderful person. It was the one that makes me to believe that there is nothing that is not possible once you believe in yourself. You know, when people share their story with you, that will help you to build on your own morale. And that is why you need to always try to associate with people that they really have focus in themselves, they have confidence in themselves. Because when you hear the story of Otumba Collins Adewumi, the founder of Fort Royal Homes, you will know that there is nothing that is impossible with God. So that is what really helped Double Crown Homes too. We see that it's true that like, oh, this is the person we are looking at. So if this man can be successful in this business, then we can also, with the background of my father as well. So that is what helped us. Our mission and our vision is very simple. Humanity first. We are trying all our best to see how we can make everybody on the street to own a house. And how are we trying to do that? Is that one, we do site and services. We get an approval for designs, then we give you the land, then you follow the design. After you purchase land from us, we give you the design, you build, and we do the infrastructure. Double crown home make it easy. You can go to any of our estates. We make it easy for our clients. Some pay 2 years, and our property are so affordable for people to purchase from us. As low as 1.5 million, 500 square meter, some 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, and we do a payment plan for them to make it easier for them. So our vision is to make sure we penetrate the ego of a lot of house owner in Abuja. You want to rent a house, a self-contained, 600 some places, 800 some places, 1 million some places. And with our economy right now, it's not helping. So how can we help? We make it easy for them to purchase. Once you started paying money to our company, we allocate your land to you, you started developing your land. So people have finished their property in our estate and they've moved in, whereby they are still owing us and we are not making it do or die for them. We still allow them, you move in, then we give you a payment plan, how you can be paying. And it's something that you can confirm in our phase 1, in our phase 2, even people in a phase 3, 4. That is what we have been doing. We allow people to pay as low as 300. You start your work. It's not that we don't make it like you must pay off before we allocate to you. As soon as you start bringing your hard-earned sweat to us, we allocate your land to you. And in our own part, we are fair enough to you. And we expect you too to do the same to us. And to God be the glory. We never had any client that declined by saying he will not pay. They are paying. Even those that move in, which you can verify. You can check on our online. You see where our estate is. You can just visit there. You see people that stays there. Confirm from them. And I'm very sure they will tell you the fact. They are paying something every month. But we don't have any case of having an issue with them, maybe litigation or anything. Nothing like that. We are not doing such. So our vision and mission is to make sure life should be easy for everybody and people should have their own property. We are into a lot of things, not only real estate. One, we're into construction, road. We have done a couple of jobs with corporate body, individual, government. We have done a lot. Just like all this award you're seeing, some are not here. People that we have rendered services to, and they see what we've done. Some people are just by just like a friend, a referrer, that who built this house, who do this job, and they say, wow, this person has done well, it needs to be recognized. So we're into real estate, we're into construction, we're into farming. April 29 farm, we own it as well. And we have NGO where we try to reach out to people. Those are the things we do. When you look at it very well, the growth is speeding, seriously speeding. And I think the government is trying in their own part in some areas, and in some area they need to do more. And the area, I said, they are really trying. When it comes to allocating of land, FCT minister is trying. They allocate land. The previous ministers, the present one, they are trying. Because when you look at it very well, look at the infrastructure in Gusape, in Katampe, Jai, etc. like that. The government is doing their part. The developers, the estate owners, they are doing their own part by purchasing those land and developing those property. Because if you look at it as 10 years ago, you will see that there's a lot of places that Gusape was existing. When did it start existing? And look at how Gusape is. Just go and check it now. How Gusape is now. 10 years ago, how was Gusape then? Jai, how was Jai then? So the growth is fine. We are really trying when it comes to real estate firm. We are trying. We are doing well. With God, all things are possible. We so much believe in God and our efforts, and that has really been helping us. We go through a lot of challenges also before we got to where we are. A lot that I can't even explain. But what we have been doing is that we map out a plan for ourselves. In this year, this is what we need to do. And we need to make sure one after the other. And when you look at the masses, the middle class, the lower class, even the upper class people, they have been helping by keying into our vision. Your property is our property. That is our slogan, which means this thing is just like my own. So the way you can do yours is the way you should do another person's own. So that is what we have been doing, and that has been helping us. When you give people your word that, oh, this is when and when we are going to do this thing for your infrastructure, this is when we are going to do this, this is when we are going to start this, and you're doing that, and people can see, people will start referring people to you. Oh, I've tested them, we've patronized them, they really try, this is what they have done. Like when we start, our phase 1 was a big gully, a big one. I'm still going to do a documentary on that, a big gully. But we try all our best. When you go there now, you will never believe it. But if I show you the video, how it was then and now, you won't believe it. The same thing our phase 2. So those are the things people see in us, and they give them confidence to be patronizing us, and that is what has been helping us. Our target is we want to be all over the world to make sure that the middle class and the lower class, they owns their own key to their house. And there's something we are cooking right now that will be coming out soon. We want to go into another dimension of real estate. Some people just want to have a 1-bedroom. They don't need more than that. If they can get that, they are good to go. When you look at the way the real estate is being done in Dubai, you'll see that that is not the way it's being done here. In Dubai, somebody can have a floor and has about 40, 50 apartments inside. Well, we have some like that also here in Lagos. Some is coming up also in Abuja, 1,000 units or something in Lagos. Those are the kind of things now that Double Crown we are now working on.
It has created job opportunities.
Started primarily as to information, have access to documentation.
That's how we have from the lowest to the highest.
And we've been working remotely for the past 5 years.
And that's a good point to call it a wrap on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our other portals, as you can see on the screen. Our sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.